So this right here is my 6 weeks tracking, and it's updated all the way through the semester. The green is the students, or my students are here, the TEKS are down here. And so the green are the TEKS that they have mastered, and the red are the TEKS and the skills that we are still working on.
So this is a notebook that all teachers keep their own notebook?
I believe so, yes, here.
Okay, okay.
And so this is just all the data. I have it split up by 6 weeks. And then I have my weekly test followed by the data. And then I've highlighted and I've showed the kids that I need to still work with. Okay. Here's the data for the simulation.
This is this reading or math?
This is math.
Okay.
And the TEKS are lined up across the top, my students to the side, and the green, again, are the TEKS they have mastered according to the simulation, and the red is what we're still working on. These yellow right here are the students that didn't quite finish that simulation. And so I have them ranked top to bottom so that I know which are my high, my medium, and my low students that I still need to reach. And then once with the simulation data, I had the students track their own. And so with the simulation, there have been skills that we haven't quite gotten to yet, we haven't focused on yet. And so I had the kids mark those out on their test because we were only focusing on the mastery of the skills that we have focused on up to this point in the curriculum.
So number one represents what then?
The question number one.
Oh, question number one. These are questions off the test?
Yes.
Okay.
And so if they got the question correct, they colored it in green.
Okay.
If they got it incorrect, they colored it in red.
So they did this themselves?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
And so we put simulation 1, and then I went ahead and put simulation 2 on there so they can see their growth. We had 27 total questions that of the skills have been tested so far, and I had my kids focus on the questions they had correct.
Okay.
That way we can, and so he had 18 correct this last simulation, and his goal for the next simulation is to bump it up to 25 correct questions.